Next, I waited for a hour.
An hour.
Yes, I waited for an hour. 53. Bring 5 dozen oranges and distribute them among the students.
Dozen.
5 dozen oranges, not dozens. 54. Sun rises in east. Correction. What should be there before sun and east?
In the east.
Yes, in the east, the sun. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. Next, 55. Many people take rotis for the lunch.
For lunch.
For lunch only. Before names of meals, we should not use any article. So many people take rotis for lunch. Remove the. Do you like to play violin?
The
What is
one.
the answer? The violin. So before musical instruments, we have to use different article the violin. 57. Onions cost rupees 20 kilogram.
Rupees 20 per kilogram.
Rupees 20 a kilogram because we are learning articles, right? 20 a kilogram. Next, verbs. Correction of errors in case of verbs. Mainly, these corrections are based on tenses. So here, observe the key word in the sentence. The wrong tense is used for verb and use the correct tense form of the verb. First one, when he was trying to explain the problem, his friends disturbs him.
Disturbed.
Disturbed because it is in the past tense, not so use only past tense, not present tense. Disturbed. His friend disturbed him. 59. They are staying in the same flat for the last many years.
Have been staying.
Yes, period of time is given. So present perfect continuous tense. They have been staying in the same flat for the last many years. 60. How long are you waiting here?
Have you been waiting?
Yes. How long have you been waiting here? How long have you been waiting here? The correction is how long have you been waiting here? Remember, since for how long phrases we have to use present perfect continuous tense. How long have you been waiting here? 61. He is interested to do a job. He is interested.
For
He
a
is
job.
interested in doing a job. He is interested in doing a job, not to do. Next, 62. They have moved to the new house last week.
They moved.
Just moved because last week is past tense. Past time word use only simple past. So they moved to the new house last week. They moved. 63. He is having many imported clothes.
He have.
He has. He is third person singular, right? You have to use
Yes,
singular
sir.
verb. Has. He has. Have is plural verb. So he has many imported clothes. He has. 64. As soon as I opened the doors, the birds fly away.
Flied away.
No. What is the? I have already told you about the conjugation of the verb fly. Flew,
Yes, sir. Flew.
flown, flown. So flew, fly, flew, flown. The birds flew away. The birds flew away. Past tense. That's 65. If I will stand on my own legs, my parents will feel happy. So first type of conditional
Stand.
sentence. So first type of conditional sentence If clause contains simple present. So
If I
if
stand,
I, yes, I stand. If I stand on my own legs, simple present. I stand, not will stand. I stand on my own legs. Next, 66. If you consult me, I would have advised you. Would have advised you.
if you
Third
have
type,
consulted me,
had consulted. Yeah, right. Third type of conditional sentence. If clause contains past perfect. So 66, if you had consulted me, I would have advised you. If you had consulted me, I would have advised you. 67, he is visiting the library daily.
visits,
He visits. He visits the library daily. Next, adverbs. So, exercise 6. I am too happy to meet you.
happy to meet you.
I'm very
I
happy.
am very happy. Yes. So to gives a negative sense. That's why use very. I am very happy to meet you. Next 69. The tiffin is very hot to eat.
Too hot to eat.
Yes, too hot to eat. TOO2. The tiffin is too hot to eat. 70. He walks very fastly.
He
Yes,
was very fast.
yes, very fast. Remember, generally an adjective is made an adverb by adding ly. But fast itself is an adverb. Don't add ly. So only fast. He walks very fast. 71. We don't hardly believe it. So hardly gives negative meaning. That is why don't use don't. What is answer?
We hardly,
We hardly believe it. Next 72. They don't do anything careful.
carefully,
Carefully. Carefully is an adjective. By adding ly, it becomes adverb. So they don't do anything carefully. 73. They speak English very good.
Well,
Yes, they speak English very well. 74. She scarce attends classes.
scarcely.
Scarcely. So hardly, scarcely. They give negative meaning. So here the correct expression is scarce, not scarce. Scarcely. Scarcely is an adverb. So she scarcely attends classes. The 75. He works very hardly.
Hard.
hard,
He works very hard. Hard itself is an adjective and adverb. So we need not add ly. So he works very hard. He is walking very slow.
no change,
Yes, he is walking very slowly. Slow is adjective. So adverb form is add ly. Slowly. He is walking very slowly. Next, prepositions. We have already done some correction of errors in case of this topic, prepositions, when we did fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions. There also we did some corrections. Some more are given here. So unity is important between people.
Among.
Among people.
Yes, among people. Remember, when we refer to two, use between. More than two, among. So among people, unity is important among people. 78. The property was divided between the four brothers.
Among.
Yes, here also among. The property was divided among the four brothers. Next, 79. I prefer fruits than sweets.
too sweet,
Yes, I prefer fruits to sweets. Remember, prefer is always followed by to. And here, in case of third module, we have one lesson on the rule of the road. So, in one of the explanations, A.G. Gardner says, you may prefer Ella Wheeler Wilcox to Wordsworth. Ella Wheeler Wilcox, an American writer, Wordsworth, the British romantic poet. Of course, you prefer Ella Wheeler Wilcox to Wordsworth, or you may prefer champagne to Shandygaff. Champagne is wine. Shandygaff is beer mixed with soft drink. So you can prefer any one of them. So in that context, use the word prefer, adjective. So prefer is followed by to, remember. So we should not feel next. Uh, I prefer fruits to sweets. Next, 80. He is afraid with darkness.
Of.
Afraid of darkness. Right. 81. We should not feel superior than others.
Two
To.
others.
Yes, superior to others. So inferior, superior, junior, senior, they are followed by preposition to, not than. Superior to others. Next, 82. We entered into the hall to watch the
Into
play.
we can omit.
Yes, remove or delete that part into. So enter is not followed by into. Return is also not followed by back. Sometimes we use wrongly, return back. Return back is wrong, only return. Enter into is wrong, only enter. So remove into. We entered the hall to watch the play. Next, 83. Can you prevent them to enter the swimming pool?
From entering.
From entering. So this is another important verb. Prevent, prohibit, refrain. Refrain means stop doing something. Refrain and debar. All these verbs are followed by from plus ing form. Remember the usage of
So
these
can you
verbs.
not erase it for 1 minute?
Mama,
So don't erase it. 1 minute.
uh, so tell
Done,
me
sir.
once again what number ma?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, okay. So here observe these verbs: prevent from doing something, prohibit from doing something, refrain from doing something, debar from doing something. So all these verbs are followed by from and ing form. So after from, ing form of the verb should be used. Next, next one. Beside being a poet, Tagore is also a short story writer.
Besides.
Besides, besides means in addition to. Beside means by the side of. So here the correct preposition is besides. Right. Next, 85. The shops will be open between 10 to 8 p.m.
10 and
Yes, no ma. Aim is not a problem. Here, two. Preposition is wrong.
sir
And
10 and right. Between is followed by and, from is followed by to. Remember, between, after between, use and. If from is used, use to. So between 10 a.m. Of course, that is wrongly printed, but preposition is and. Remember, that is important. Next, everyone congratulated her for her wonderful performance. Congratulate is followed by preposition on. Right. Everyone congratulated her on her wonderful performance. On her wonderful performance. Next, 8th exercise 8. 87. Either you must take up a job or start a business. Order is wrong. So put them in correct order.
You must either take up a job or start a business.
Yes, correct. You must either take up a job or start a business. That is correct order. Next, 88. Neither she drinks tea nor coffee. Here also order wrong.
He
She
neither
neither
drinks
drinks tea nor
Yes,
coffee.
she neither, no ma, she drinks neither tea nor coffee. She drinks neither tea nor coffee. 89. Sheila is as proud like a peacock.
as a
Yes, as. So in positive degree, the adjective is used with as. Sheila is as proud as a peacock. As proud as. Next, 90. They asked me that where SBI was.
Deletion of that.
Yes, remove that. So because it is indirect question, in when we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, after reporting verb, If the question begins with a question word, the same question word will act as a conjunction. So we need not use any other conjunction like that. So remove that. So they asked me where SBI was. Remove that. Next, ninth exercise. They asked me what was my name. Order is wrong. What my name was. They asked me what my name was. 92. Unless you don't concentrate, you won't understand anything.
Unless you concentrate.
Only so unless use negative meaning. Unless means if not. That is why don't use again not after unless. Remove don't. Unless you concentrate, you won't understand anything. 93. I am 40 years.
Years
Remove
old.
years.
Yes, I am 40 or I am 40 years old. So add old or remove years. It is corrected in two ways. Either you can remove it. If you remove it, answer is I am 40. If we add old, it is correct. What is doubt, ma?
Sir, removing is better because old is not given.
No, we can add. That is why, of course, years is followed by old, or you can remove it. No problem. In both ways, it is corrected. I am 40 also correct. I am 40 years old also correct. So years is wrong. Years old is correct expression. Right. Anyway, you can correct them. Both are accepted in the exam. 94. This article is made with cotton. Made? What is correct preposition?
Made of.
Made of cotton. Right. 95. The doctor advised him that not to eat oily food.
Delete that.
Yes, delete that. So here it is in the imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, when we change them from direct to indirect speech, no conjunction is required. Just it begins with to infinitive. We have to, the plain infinitive becomes to infinitive. So the doctor advised him not to eat oily food. Next, 96. We look forward to meet the minister. We look forward to meet the minister.
Meeting.
Yes, we look forward to meeting the minister. Remember, so forward to
So two will
meeting,
not
not to meet.
come, right?
Mama,
Two will still come.
two should be there. We look forward to is the expression. After forward to, we have noun phrase. So write meeting the minister. Next, 97. I know them for the last many years.
Have known.
I have known them. I have known them for the last many years. 98. The collector discussed about the problems of the villagers.
About
Discussed is a transitive verb. Yes, about should be removed. So discuss is a transitive verb. So it must be followed by object, not preposition. Remove preposition. The collector discussed the problems of the villagers. Next, 99. He is not remembering numbers.
Does not remember.
Yes, he does not remember numbers. 100. You have to agree for my proposals.
Two.
Yes, you have to agree to my proposals. 101. Why is she hating classical music?
Does she hate?
Yes, why does she hate? Why does she hate classical music? Next, 102. Students should to ask questions if they have doubts.
Delete two.
Delete two. Should ask. So all modal auxiliaries are followed by plain infinitive, not to infinitive. To ask is to infinitive. Don't write to infinitive. Write plain infinitive. Remove two. Students should ask questions if they have doubts. 103. My friends made me to stay there.
Made me stay there. Remove two.
Yes, made. So the verb make is followed by plain infinitive, not to infinitive. So answer is my friends made me stay there, not to stay. Stay there only. Next 104. It is raining since yesterday.
Has been raining.
Yes, it has been raining since yesterday. 105. I am good in English.
At.
Yes, I am good yet English, not in yet English. 106. Some students come lately to college every day.
Late.
Late.
Late only. Some students come late to college every day. 107. I reached there before 2 hours.
2 hours before.
No, 2 hours ago. Generally, in past tense, we use the expression ago. So I reached there 2 hours ago. Next, 108. If cleanliness will be maintained, we will be healthy. First type of conditional sentence.
Is maintained.
Yes, is maintained. If cleanliness is maintained, we will be healthy. 109. We had seen them 2 weeks ago.
We saw them.
Yes, ago is there. Only one action is there. So for one action, use only simple past, not past perfect. So answer is we saw them 2 weeks ago. 110. The river has overflown its banks in many places. So what is the past conjugation of the verb flow? Flow, flowed, flowed. So fly, the conjugation of the verb fly, fly,
Flew.
flew, flown. Sometimes some students are confused. They think that flown is the past participle of flow. It is not past participle of flow. It is past participle of fly. That is why the past participle of flow is flowed only. Now tell me the answer. Over,
Flowed.
flowed, not flown. The river has overflowed its banks in many places. Next one. He has hanged his coat on a nail.
Hung.
Observe the hung, right? Very good. The verb hang has two conjugations. One is hanged, hanged, hanged. If it is a person, we use this expression hang, hanged, hanged. If it is a thing, don't use hanged. It is hung, hung. Hang, hung, hung. That is why it is not a person, it is thing. We use hung, not hanged. So he has hung his coat on a nail. He has hung his coat on a nail. Next, all banks open from 10:30 a.m. and 4 p.m.
To 4 p.m.
From 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Next, 113. If she is felicitated, she would have felt happy.
Had
Would
been.
have felt, had been, good. So would have felt means third type. Third type means if clause contains past perfect, but it is in the passive voice. If she had been felicitated, if she had been felicitated, she would have felt happy. Answer is had been felicitated. Had been felicitated. Past perfect. Next 114. He is not an expert in grammar.
Is he?
Isn't he? So sorry, not is he,
It's
is he,
is
very good.
he, right?
So because yes, you are correct, ma. Because the statement is positive, tag should be negative. So here the statement is negative, tag should be positive. That is one thing. And is the verb, so you can use the same is. And it is positive, don't use negative tag. And the subject is he, so pronoun is he. So is he is the answer. So I'm explaining it in detail in transformations, question tag. Is he is the answer. Next, we saw him to do the work.
Two we can omit.
Yes, to should be removed. Just like made. Made is followed by plain infinitive. Saw is also followed by plain infinitive, not to infinitive. We saw him do the work. Next, 116. Children are fond for chocolates.
Of chocolates.
Fond of chocolates, right? Children are fond of chocolates.
Your hang conjugation, can you repeat?
Number ma? Question number?
Sir, the verb hang.
Hang, right. So hang has two conjugations. Hang, hanged, hanged. So this hanged is used if it is a person, he was hanged. He was hanged. So hang is used for persons. If it is a thing, the conjugation of hang is hang, hung, hung. So because here it is said, what is said?
Thing.
It is a thing because his coat is a thing. That is why he has hung his coat on a nail.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, 10th, last exercise. So here is a list of some very common errors to be avoided. The first three sentences have been corrected and rewritten as examples. So already answers for first three sentences are given. Very good morning. The expression very good morning is not formal. Remember, good morning itself is enough. When you wish a person in the morning, just say good morning. So good morning is enough. Next, second one. What is your good name? So don't ask anybody like that. What is your name? So everybody has good names only. Has everybody considers his or her name is good only. So what is your name, not good name? Why you are late today? So of course the order is wrong. Why are you late today? Next, fourth one. The staff meeting has been preponed. Generally we have commonly used word is there. Postponed. Postponed. But what is the opposite of postponed? It is not preponed. Preponed is wrong. The opposite of postponed, tell me, advanced. So the opposite of postponed is not preponed. There is no word like preponed in English. So advanced. The staff meeting has been advanced.
Sir, can you write the spelling?
Okay, advanced. 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 This is the.
It's like there is sir.
This is the opposite of postponed, not preponed.
Sir, there is no word such and it's preponed is not there, sir.
Yeah, preponed is not there. That's why it's a common error. Generally, we think that the exams are postponed. No, the exams are preponed. Like that we use, but it is wrong. Postponed is there, but preponed is not there. So in that case, we have to use the staff meeting has been not preponed, advanced. Postponed is correct. The staff meeting has been postponed. If it comes before the schedule, then we can say not preponed but advanced. Next, fifth one. I will report it to the concerned teacher.
Remove
So concerned. Yes, the teacher concerned. Generally, order is wrong. Concerned teacher is wrong. The teacher concerned. The staff. Next, we go home by walk. So by car, by train, like that. The same way, on foot. So I explained this on foot, not by walk, on foot. So this I explained in prepositions also. So the same example we have there in prepositions. We go home not by walk, on foot, on foot. This is the correct expression, on foot. Next, where you come from. For example, if the answer is I am coming from Khammam, to get that answer, how to question?
Where are you from?
Yes, where are you coming from? Not where you come from. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? The answer is I am coming from Khammam. Where are you coming from? Next, eighth one. I don't know. What is your name? Order is wrong.
I don't know your name.
Just
I don't know
Order,
what
don't-
name is yours.
the class, the order is wrong. Just you can write the correct order. What your name is? I don't know what your name is. Next, ninth. He went to the back side of the house.
Back.
Just only back of the house. He went to the back of the house. She is not on talking terms with me. She is not on
Good terms.
talking terms. Speaking terms. Talking, the expression talking terms is wrong. So correct expression is speaking terms. Speaking terms. Speaking terms. Right. Next. They find it very difficult to make both their ends meet. Both their ends meet. So the correct idiom is both ends meet, not both their ends meet. Both ends meet. They find it very difficult to make both ends meet. Correct answer is both ends meet. Remove there. 12th one. We have to take care of the females in our family.
Women.
Yes, women. Don't use male for man, female for woman, because they are male and female are adjectives. Adjectives don't have number like females, so don't use. Just use only noun form: woman, singular; women, plural. So we have to take care of the women in our family. Women, WOMEN, women in our family.
So
Next,
the word
13.
is not underlined in our textbook. In exam,
Huh?
will it be underlined?
Yes, ma. In the exam, you are given bold letters or in italics, or it may be underlined.
So because in textbook it is not underlined.
Because in the textbook it is not done, but in the final examination it is done.
Okay, sir.
Right. Next, coming to the next one. What you are going to do during your leave? So order is wrong. What are you going to do? What are you going to do during your leave? Next. 14. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful sceneries at Ooty.
Scenery.
Only scenery, yes. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful scenery at Ooty. 15. I have worked here since 1 year.
Last
1 year,
one.
period of time. For 1 year, for one. So since refers to point of time, for refers to period of time. So 1 year is period. So for 1 year. 16. She gave me lots of advices.
Lots of advice.
Advices.
Actually, there is no word like advices in English. Remember, advice is an uncountable noun. It doesn't have plural form. But in Indian languages, we have singular and plural. Salaha, salahalu. But in English, advice is uncountable noun. It doesn't have plural form. If you want to make it plural, better to use the expression like many pieces of advice. So if you use it in the plural, so the help of pieces, many pieces of advice, that is the better option to write it in plural. Advice doesn't have plural form. So right, she gave me many pieces of advice. Many pieces of advice. Next. Please bring your luggages here.
Luggage.
Please, yes, only luggage. Luggage is also uncountable now. It doesn't have plural form. Luggage only, luggage here. Please write your names with ink.
In ink.
In ink. Correct expression is, correct preposition is in ink. Write your name in ink, not with ink, in ink. Next.
Sir, could you repeat
Here,
15th one? 15th one.
17th.
15th, sir.
15th. 16, right? The
15th, sir.
verb 15. I have worked
Yes.
here for 1 year. 1 year is the period of time. That is why use for, not since.
Sir, if you say period of time, it should be Present perfect continuous, right?
Okay, present perfect is also used, no problem. So actually,
Okay, sir.
generally we use present perfect continuous tense, but sometimes we use present perfect tense also. For example, I have known him for 10 years. Their present perfect is used. In the same context, you can use present perfect also for since for phrases. Since for how long phrases, we can use present perfect, but better to use present perfect continuous tense. But there is no wrong in tense by using present perfect also. But here the error is related in the use of uh, the preposition, right? For 1 year. Next one. We are unable to cope up with the cost of living. Cope up with the cost of living. We are unable to
Cope up.
Cope up with.
cope with, not cope up with, only cope with. We are unable to cope with the cost of living. Next, the
Sir,
road is more short.
sir, instead of
Tell me.
cope up with, we can write meet, right?
Uh,
Sir, also meet will be grammatically correct, right?
question number, tell me.
19.
We are unable to. Okay, don't use another. Okay, you say another, but actually, what is wrong in that expression? You have to correct it, but you should not use the similar expression.
Okay, sir.
First, right? Cope up with is wrong. Just use cope with only. Right? The road is more shorter than that.
Omit
Sure.
more.
Only shorter. Remove more. Next, this is superior than that.
To that.
Here to
Yes,
that.
this is superior to that. Next, 22nd. We often chit chat with our friends.
Chat with our
So
friend.
just chat only. Just chit chat is noun. So use only verb there. So we often chat with our friends. Chat. Next, please shut the TV. For TV, just don't use shut down. That's why expression shut. Just turn off the TV, right? So shut is not used for TV. Generally, we use turn off. Next, 24. I and my wife went to a movie.
My wife and I.
Yes, my wife and I went to a movie. 25. He is my older brother.
Elder.
Yes, he is my elder brother. 26. Mohan and myself will come.
Mohan and I.
Yes, in the subject place, don't use self pronoun, use subjective form. Mohan and I will come. Mohan and I will come. 27. I am having a scooter.
I have.
Yes, I have a scooter. 28. This costed me a lot.
Cost.
Cost me a lot.
Only cost. This cost me a lot. Cost, not costed. Cost me a lot. 29. I doubt that he will succeed.
Remove that.
No. There must be a conjunction. What conjunction should be used? That should be removed, but we have to use another conjunction, not that. What is that conjunction?
If.
I doubt if. Yes, you are correct. I doubt if he will succeed or whether he will succeed. You can write if or whether as a conjunction. Here, not that. So I doubt if he will succeed. Last one. We are living in Coimbatore since 2000.
Live.
No, since
Been living.
yes, we have been living. We have been living in Coimbatore since 2000. And the last, of course, in every module we have one exercise regarding correction of errors. Just we will go fast. We have already done all these models. The same are repeated here. Module 1, page 10. In 5 modules, we have 5 exercises. First module, module 1, page 10. Module 1, page 10. Tell me the answers fast. At first, I had no idea why I am being pulled up.
Was.
Yes, because in the past, first clause is in the past tense. So there must be past forms only. Was being pulled up. Next. Then I was about 8 years.
Omit years.
Yes, only 8 or 8 years old. Next, third, I asked myself, why should I have done so?
I should.
Yeah, should.
Why I should have done? Order is wrong because it's indirect question. It must be in the statement form. I should have done, not should I. So I asked myself why I should have done so. Fourth one, when I returned back home, I was hungry and tired.
Omit back.
Only returned. So back is deleted. When I returned home, I was hungry and tired. I had left home fairly early in life.
Delete had.
Yes, had. So it's only one past action, use only simple past. I left home fairly early in life, not had left. Sixth one of my earliest memory is of eating with mother.
Memories.
Memories. So one of is always followed by plural noun. One of my earliest memories is of eating with my mother. The second module, page number 57. First one of my friend told me about the accident. One of
Friend.
my
Friends.
friends, plural noun. Second one, David's father was expired last night.
Passed away.
Only, no, ma, here don't use, your answer is correct. But
One
here,
of
what
my
is wrong with only expired? Don't use was expired. Right. So wrong. Was expired is wrong. Expired is correct. David's father expired last night. Next, third one. You can't depend with his promise.
On his.
Depend on his promise. On. Depend on his promise. Fourth one. There is not any substitute for hard work.
No any.
There is no substitute. Not any is wrong. There is no substitute for hard work. Fifth one. He plays football good.
Well.
Yes, he plays football well. Tendulkar is better than any cricketer in India. Remember, in comparative degree,
Other cricketer.
other expression is there. Any other cricketer in India. Good. Tendulkar is better than any other cricketer in India. Module 3, page 92. They reminded us of our promises. They reminded us our promises. They reminded us of our promises. Preposition should be there. They reminded us of our promises. Next, second one. She availed the opportunity well. I have explained this. Avail must be followed by self pronoun plus preposition of. This is the usage of the verb avail. Avail self pronoun plus preposition of. Tell me the answer.
Availed herself of.
Yes, she availed herself of the opportunity well. She availed herself of the opportunity well. The children below 6 are prohibited to enter the hall.
Entering.
From
From
entering.
entering. Prohibited from entering the hall. Next, we were prevented to bring our vehicles in.
From bringing.
From bringing. We were prevented from bringing our vehicles in. Last, fifth one. The gateman stopped the strangers to enter the function hall.
From entering.
From entering the function hall. Right.
Sir, the last three are of the
Last-
same order, right?
Last one, tell me the number.
So the last three of the previous module, they were of the same model, right?
Yes, same
entering.
model, same model. Yes, from ing form. From plus ing form, all the verbs. And I gave you two more verbs, refrain and debar also. The student is debarred from writing the exam. Like that. The same model, all last 3 years. Next, module 4, page 139. My uncle is in the committee. Preposition is wrong. Correct preposition is on the committee. Good. My uncle is on the committee. Second one, we are listening Shah's speech.
Two Shahs.
Yes, listen is an intransitive verb. It must be followed by preposition to. We are listening to Shah's speech. Next, third one, the teacher was angry on us.
At us.
No, angry with person. Angry
Yes, sir.
at a thing. Angry at a thing. I'm angry at her behavior. I am angry with her. In
Yes,
the
sir.
same way, person. So angry with us, right? The teacher was angry with us. We all congratulated him for his success.
On his success.
On his success, good. The old man died for starvation.
From.
Died of.
Start.
The old man died of starvation. Sixth one, Lalit is good in swimming.
At
Yes, good at swimming. Lalit is good at swimming. Module 5, page 195. The burglar stole not only the jewelry and also the furniture,
But also.
not only followed by, but also. Next, second, Ramana's car is more expensive than Sushil.
to Sushil.
Sushil's. Ramana's car is more expensive than Sushil's, or more expensive than that of Sushil. You can write in any way. Than that of Sushil or Sushil's. Right. Third one. Naushira went to the shop. Why? Because she wanted to buy a pen.
Because.
Omega.
Only because. So don't use why because. Remove why. So Naushira went to the shop because she wanted to buy a pen. Fourth one. Jacob poured the water in a glass.
Into
A glass. Next, fifth one.
Sir,
The
once
teacher
repeat
packed-
third one, sir.
Third one. Why? Because is wrong. So we need not use why. Just use only because. The conjunction because is enough. Naushira went to the shop because she wanted to buy a pen.
Sir.
Yes. Next, the teacher patted the boy on his backside.
omit side.
Only on his back. Only on his back, not backside. Next, last one, model question paper. So that's how the question is asked in the final exam. So you are given 6 sentences and you have to answer any 4. Better to attempt all the 6 in order. But remember, don't write only answers. You have to rewrite the sentence, correcting the underlined part. Right. That's why question is given like this. Rewrite any 4 of the following sentences, correcting the errors. First one should look after her parents.
One's parents.
Yes, one's parents. The possessive form of one is one's, O-N-E apostrophe S, one's parents. Second one, you have to agree for my proposals.
To my proposal.
Agrees to my proposals. Good. Children below 6 are prohibited to enter the hall.
From entering.
From entering the hall.
Already did this.
Each of them were given a gift.
Was given a gift.
Was given a gift. I am 40 years.
Omit years.
Yes, I am 40 or I am 40 years old. You can remove years also, correct. I am 40. Next, sixth one. They asked me what was my name.
What
Answer is wrong. What my name was. They asked me what my name was. So with this we completed 5th module. So in the 5th module, of course the literature part is deleted by the board. We have only grammar topic. This is the grammar topic that we have, correction of errors in sentences, that we completed. So we have to do only one module, that is 4th module. So 3 lessons are there, one prose lesson, broken English and spoken English, and one poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, and short story, The Antidote, written by R.K. Narayan. And the grammar part that we have here is transformation of sentences. So only one topic is left, that is transformation of sentences. In transformations, we have 4 topics. One is active voice and passive voice. Second, degrees of comparison. Third, direct indirect speech. Fourth, question tag. So you are asked, this is the 11th question in the question paper. It is for 4 marks, transformation of sentences, that we will do next. Thank you, ma. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye, ma. Thank you. Bye.